to my channel. Name's Craig Gale. I'm the Cheap Gamer 82. This is going to be my first video, so hopefully I'm not showing you guys that I'm a little nervous, but I wanted to talk to you today because I have a guide that I kind of want to show you that pertains to saving money on video games. The reason why I made this guide was because, I mean, if you're a true gamer like I am, you're pretty much tired of getting burned. You spend a lot of money on video games and all of a sudden you turn around and the game is crap. Like The Order that came out for PlayStation 4. How my guide works is pretty much you're utilizing a lot of different avenues in order to get games for cheap. Like, number one, this guide, I have to say, literally have to say, is for people who have patience. Number two, this guide's most likely not going to work with the Call of Duty crowd, the Madden crowd, the 2K crowd, or the FIFA crowd. Because unfortunately, unless you can find a coupon, the most you're probably going to save on those games is about $5. And three, it takes a lot of planning. No, I'm just joking. It doesn't take any planning. All you have to do is just follow the system and you should save yourself a lot of money. Now, the first thing I will tell you is avoid reserves. The reason why I say avoid reserves is because you really don't need to reserve a game at GameStop. Usually GameStop has an abundance of the game unless it's something exclusive. But if it's like, again, a Madden or an NBA 2K, there's no reason to reserve it because trust me, they're gonna have. And if you have a Walmart in your neighborhood or close to you, they're most definitely gonna have it. What I will tell you is only reserve the games if it benefits you for getting special content. Let's say you get a certain skin in a game, or you're getting a certain weapon, or like in Call of Duty, you got Nuketown, and for some reason, I've had Call of Duty for Xbox One and the PS4, and I had Nuketown in PS4, but when I got it for Xbox One, I didn't have Nuketown because I didn't reserve it. Reason probably why you're sitting there thinking, why did you have two Call of Duties, Black Ops 3s for both system? Well, I had my PlayStation buddies that only talked about PlayStation, you know those guys, and then I had my Xbox buddies who only talk about Xbox, and I wanted to kick their butts in both games. So, like an idiot, I spent almost $120, and then kind of gave me the idea of making this video. Wanted to write a book initially, but writing takes too long and the video just gets straight to the point. What it comes down to when you're making the decision to get a game, number one, check reviews. If you want hard copies, Game Informer is good. I'm not too sure if they still make GamePro, but if they do, they haven't been that bad. Mostly check online, but read the comments of the people who are reviewing the game and see why they don't like the game. Personally, for me, graphics doesn't make a big deal. Personally, for me, it doesn't make a big deal if it has anything to do with gameplay. If gameplay is awesome and the graphics are, I really don't care because that doesn't like determine if I'm going to get the game or not. You know, it's the gameplay because The Order, you know, was an awesome game. Like, it was kind of like Gears of War, but it was too short. And the graphics were amazing. It wasn't worth $60. A game like that, which was pretty good but short, to me personally, that's more worth $30. And that's what I'm going to get into after I talk about reviews. With reviews, you're going to have a ranking system. It's either going to be the game is an A through F, it's going to be a 10 to 1, or maybe 100 to 0, or whatever. My system works like this. When you read the reviews, if you can wait personally before you purchase the game, if it's an A+ game, not an A+ game, A++, or a AAA game, any of those type things, like the type of games or budget, I'm talking about if it's ranked between 3 I use 3 reviews for 3 different reviewing sites that has 3 different ranking system. So one is 100, one is A, another one is 10 out of 10. I use those 3 and I try to figure out which one. And through the ranking system, I build a price system out of it. Any game that gets 100% or 90 to 100%, 9 to 10, or an A or A plus or whatever, that is a game that, unfortunately, unless you get a coupon or you can find a coupons, you're going to have to pay full price, because that means the game is worth it and you're supporting the developers. So at the end of the day, you're not losing out, because you know you're going to come home with a quality game. Now, 8 out of 10, B minus, or 80% for the game, that game is a $35 to a $40 purchase, depending upon the original full price, because it could be originally just $40 for the game, and there you go, you lucked out. Like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 just launched and it's $49.99. I haven't read the reviews yet. I'm going to, but I'm reluctant to buy it because it seems like Xenoverse 1. So why would I spend $50 to get the same game and I'm just going to get a couple new skins and a couple new fighters? So personally, I'm waiting for the game to drop to about $34.99, maybe $39.99, $10 drop, and then I will consider it being worth a purchase. I still have Xenoverse 1, so I'm going to play the holy crap out of that. And if I want to make a character like Goku Black, I'll just make one of the time patrollers in the game and just name him Goku Black and just make believe. Imagination, people. Now, the 7 out of 10, 70% or C rank games. Those games are around $20 to about $30. That means those games are really not worth playing right now and can wait. Now, this is awesome for people who PC, and this goes for every system, every console, PC, it doesn't matter. But this goes for PC. Specifically, I want to tell, has awesome with this, with C-rank games. There's a lot of decent games that are C-rank that you can get between, I'd say, I'll change the ranking, I'll change the pricing of that ranking and say about 10, 14, up to about $20. It's perfect because if you Steam, Origin, Uplay, GOG, whatever client that you use to download games, it's perfect. All you need to do is just look when they have their deals. That is the awesome part when it comes to PC gaming, because there's a lot of deals and a lot of games go on sale, and they're always having flash sales, which I've gotten some amazing games. Just the other day, for about $20, I got Technomancer. It was a pretty good game. It's not a great game. Graphics are awesome. The storyline seems really good. Gameplay kind of lacks, but I got it for $20, and it's gotten about a little bit below average rating, and I felt awesome about getting it. I didn't spend $60 on it, and I'm playing it right now, and it's holding me over until Final Fantasy 15 comes out for the PlayStation 4, which I'm definitely going to buy, and I'm definitely not going to reserve unless they give me a Cloud skin in the game, which I'm going to play with, and I'm ranting. Next. Alright, the next thing is utilize subscriptions. When I say that, utilize stuff like GameFly and utilize stuff like Redbox. Redbox is not a subscription, but it's an awesome thing. It's an awesome way for you to get a chance to play these games and see if you like it. I remember getting Evolve for the Xbox One at Redbox. Luckily, it was there. Play the game. It was a pretty decent game. It was about, I think it was about $60 new at GameStop, and I didn't buy it after that. I tried it out for one night. It was fun, and I said to myself, when the price drops, which I think it might, you know, because it's an online only game, but it doesn't have that much, then I'll buy it. Unfortunately, I never bought it because no one really played it, and the price dropped astronomically, but I was already playing Black Ops 3, I was playing the new Assassin's Creed, I was playing all these different games, so it didn't make any sense for me to go purchase it, but I did try it out and I did see it, and it saved me a lot of money that I could use towards another game. GameFly's been around for years. You know, you pick your subscription platform, and you buy the game, and you not buy a game, I'm sorry guys, you rent the game and you see if you want it, and then you can buy it for them at a cheaper price because it's used, and then you can get something else, and if you don't like it, you just send it right back. Yes, you're paying a certain amount of money every month to play the game, but it saves you in the long run because you can always send the game in and get a new one. But the two downsides with these two that I have to warn you is availability of games, which does suck, which also makes this next avenue of approach even better. YouTube and other internet and websites. Go on YouTube. I know GameRanks does a segment called Before You Buy, where they literally sit down and they play the game and they tell you if it's worth buying right now. That is awesome. I'll put a link in the video or below the video for you guys to go check it out. And they have all the latest stuff. I'm even going to go watch the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video to see if I'm going to go buy a video game or get it. Next, what you're going to want to do is Twitch. It's awesome. Twitch is on Xbox One. Twitch is on PlayStation 4. You can literally sit here and watch these people play this game, and you can see for yourself if you even want this game. And you're probably sitting there like, what are you talking about? We already know about all this stuff. I understand, but if you use it in a sense of seeing if you want to buy something, it's awesome. Now, I'm not trying to be bad or tell you GameStop is horrible or don't reserve or don't spend money at GameStop. Hey, man, it's a corporate business. At the end of the day, they're going to make that money. So at the end of the day, you got to save that money. If you like the video, hit the like. If you want more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and I'm outie.